Galveston to Freeport and the Texas City dike. Paddle in the marsh at the break of dawn. I'm gonna find these fish and gonna hook one on. I'm a salty dog. Well, I'm a salty dog.
Hi guys, welcome back to Salty Dog Fishing. We've got a couple hours after work. I'm down here at Eagle Point Marina. We got the kayak in the water. We're gonna get out there and see what we can make happen with the time we got left. It's about 5 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. Conditions, the wind's blowing a little bit out of the south, about 12 miles an hour. See what happens. I'll see you out on the water. Thanks. All right, so we're right here just outside the marina at Eagle Point. I'm gonna fish right here, right in here along this wall because it's protected. The wind's blowing over here, so kind of limited. I knew this would be the case. It's all right, a couple hours fishing. Let's see what happens. Been fishing for about 5 minutes. Just missed a fish. I have no idea what it was, but got some bait working in this area. It's not bad. Just got another little tap right there at the kayak. The tide, supposed to be a slack tide right now. It looks like the wind's blowing out of the south and we got an outgoing tide, which is perfect because you can cast with the wind and then your lure's following the tide, which is what you want. So it's a pretty good, ideal situation as far as that goes. We're using a Bugs trout thumper. The watercolor is not bad. It's nice and green. So I'm throwing a lighter color. See how that does. Typically, I'll start off if the water's green or clear, I'll use a light color. If it's dirty, I'll use a dark color. As a rule of thumb, but every once in a while it's just the opposite. You know, it's fishing. Who knows what each day's gonna be. We don't have much time left, so I got maybe an hour or so of fishing, hour and a half where I need to load it up. So I'm gonna move around a bit. Not gonna stay in one spot too long, but can't go very far because this wind. I'll be paddling back into the wind close to dark, so we're gonna stay in this little area here, just move around. There's plenty of bait in here. There's fish here. I may have to change up lures, which I'll do in a second. On the beginning of this video, you're gonna hear the new channel song. This will be the first time I put it on a video. So put a comment in the comments. Let me know if you like it. If you don't like it, what you think. I also have a have a channel logo being, oh yeah, there's some bait right there. A channel logo and some brand art being done. That'll be ready in the next few days. As soon as I get that done, I'm going to have some t-shirts made, and I'll pick a random subscriber and give one away free. So that's, looking forward to that. That's going to be pretty cool. Building this YouTube channel is pretty exciting. I'm 50 years old, and I thought to myself, you know what? One thing that hasn't changed your whole life is fishing. I go through stages where I like to deer hunt, then I don't deer hunt for years, and then I go back. But fishing, that never changes. And I thought to myself, you know what? If you're gonna fish, if that's what you like to do, you might as well do something with it. You're gonna be out here fishing anyway. I actually got hooked on watching fishing YouTube videos more than I was fishing. So that's how I decided to start doing this. So far it's been a blast. It's a little different. I thank y'all for hanging in there while I'm figuring this out. You know, the cameras and the angles and the footage and the wind noise, editing. It's a lot to figure out, but it's fun. It's a challenge. Plus I get to fish. You know, that's the best part. I don't know how all this is going to turn out with the channel and the brand and everything, but if it ends up like I want it to or not like I want it to, at the end of the day, I'll have got to fish a lot, and that's a pretty good thing. I haven't caught a fish yet today, but there ain't many things I'd rather be doing right now than out here at sunset fishing. You know, this spot, we growing up, my grandfather drowned while he was fishing, and you know, ever since then my mom had a fear of the water, but she loved to fish. My whole family has. Every one of my family members that I know fishes. So my mom was always a little scared of the water after my grandfather drowned. So my dad always had to have big boats. So when I was growing up, we had a 28-foot Sea Ray, and we actually would pull out of this marina, come around outside the marina, and anchor right here, because my mom was too scared to go in the bay to fish. So we grew up fishing the same spot every weekend, summer after summer after summer. Sometimes we caught fish, sometimes we didn't. There were some weekends we had bang up weekends. I mean, we all limited on trout, caught huge flounder. You know, it's fishing. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they ain't, but we were always there. Whether the fish were there or not, we weren't going anywhere. And we would spend the whole weekend anchored right there fishing. Maybe that's why I came back here today. Not sure. But anyway, that's my history with this area. For you guys that don't normally fish this area, everybody that fishes in Houston knows Eagle Point Marina. But at the end of all my videos, I'm going to put a map and where I launched, where I fished. That way, if you're new to fishing or new to kayak fishing, you'll have some areas you can go to, and you know, you kind of know what to expect. So my buddy was just texting me, and it reminded me of a story about him, so I'm going to tell this story. My friend's name is Jason Kyle Little, and Jason Kyle Little is country, and if you ask him, he'll tell you he's country. So when we were about, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, yeah, it's probably 12, 13, whatever, we were, you know, you first start liking girls and interested in girls. So Jason Kyle Little liked my cousin. So he came over to my aunt's house while I was there, and he wanted to woo my cousin. Some guys bring flowers, candy, write a note. You know, you're 12, you don't know what you're doing or why you're doing it. But Jason Kyle Little showed up to my aunt's house to court my cousin with a huge jug of pickles. You know how you go in the convenience store and at the counter there they'll have a big jug of pickles? I mean a big jug. That's what Jason brought over to my cousin. And we were only, you know, 10, 11, 12, whatever age we were. But at that point, I knew Jason Kyle Little had some game. Anyway, he was just texting me, so I thought I'd tell that story. Haven't caught a fish yet. Sorry, I'm putting y'all through a video of no fish getting caught, but at least y'all got to hear the Jason Kyle Little big jug of pickle story, so that's something. Position here. I'm gonna give you a wade fishing spot that's not far from there. Since I didn't catch any fish and you watched the video to the end, or you fast forwarded straight to the map. So where I was, everybody in Houston probably knows Eagle Point Marina, but I'm going to show you where I was, and then I'm going to show you a walk-in wade fish spot that's close to there. Okay, so what you want to do is go to 146, whatever is the best way for you to get there. If it's 225 to 146 or coming down 45 and crossing over. I was fishing this area here. It's called Eagle Point. There's a marina there. They sell live bait. They've been there forever. And the exact area I was fishing was right here. So I put my kayak in here, came around this wall and fished this wall, this pier here, in this area. Sometimes there's a lot of oyster shell right here. Sometimes there's fish there, a lot of times they're not. Conditions have to be just right, but you know, it was the area that was available to me at that time, so that's why I fished there. Let me give you this walk-in wade spot. Now, once you come off of 146, if you take Grand Avenue here, take that all the way, you'll see the bay. Take a right on Bay Shore, West Bay Shore. You come down, there is a spillway here. And there used to be a pier. I don't think this pier, yeah, it's not there anymore. The hurricane got it. So what you'll want to do is cross over the little inlet here. Come down. This is a park. You want to come down and park. Computer issues. Alright, make sure we're still recording. So you want to park here, walk along this concrete walkway over to the corner here. Now you gotta be real careful coming down these rocks. I haven't been here in 10-15 years, but you want to be real careful walking down these rocks. If you fall, it's a shin buster. I fished here probably 100 times. So the thing about this area is during low tide, you can wade all the way out to here. At high tide, it might back you up a little, but if you see these ripples right here, the dark spots are guts, the light areas are sandbars. It's kind of like wading the surf, so you wade in, it'll seem like it's deep, getting deeper, waist deep or so, then you'll hit this first sandbar and you're up to knee deep, waist deep, knee deep. Then it gets a little deeper out here to the east. Now, you can take this for a grain of salt, but out of the 100 times I fished here, the only times I had really good days, I was using live shrimp under a popping cork. I don't know what it is about this area. I never, not once, had any luck fishing lures here. I had days where I'd catch one on lures or two, but it was always live bait under a popping cork in this area for me. So you can take that how you want it. Try it. Maybe you're a better fisherman than me. That's not highly unlikely, but that's a good walk-in wade spot. I haven't been there in years. I may get back there pretty soon. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Brand new fishing spot. And as always, I'll include a map and directions on how to get there.
Well, I'm a salty dog.